It's an all-new episode of 106 in Sports from executive producers LeBron James and Maverick Carter. Now, this is a new top 5 countdown show with host Ashley Nicole Moss and Cam Newton. They're going to be breaking down the top moments in sports, culture, and entertainment. And they're even going to highlight both established pros and the stars on the come up. We love a star on the come up. Watch the all-new series 106 in Sports Wednesdays at 10/9 Central on BET or catch up the next day on BET+.
Hold up. Every day I wake up. Wake your ass up. The Breakfast Club.
Y'all finished or y'all done?
Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Jess Hilarious, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. We got Lisa on the line. Lisa, good morning. Mary? Lisa?
Hello?
Hey, what's your name, mama?
Fatima.
Oh,
Hi,
Fatima. I'm sorry, Fatima.
What's up, baby?
What's your question for Jess?
Hi. My bad, I'm sorry. So just I was with somebody for about 4 years, and it was good, but we was on and off and stuff. And my main problem with him was he wouldn't find God, but I felt like, in my opinion, he needed, and he knew he needed, he was slacking. So when he finally found it, every time there was a problem, he would use it against me or anybody in his family. And it was to the point where I had to leave.
I'm sorry, Fatima. You said find God?
Yeah, find God. Like, he's, in my opinion, I knew he did it. And I feel like a lot of people these days need it, so he finally found it.
Okay.
But then whenever there was a problem, he would use it against me in any conversation. Like, he decided to be abstinent, and I was okay with that. I didn't mind. But he kept that boundary every time he wanted to do something, and then when he was finished, he would blame me. So I finally decided to leave. But my thing is just, I'm trying not to break no contact, even though this was somebody who I wanted to marry, somebody who I wanted to have kids with. How do I accept the fact that it might be over?
You just have to accept it. I'm having a hard time following it, though. You know what I'm saying? You said God, right? Because you keep saying it. You mean so Christ? You know, faith. You introduced him to faith, okay, and he found his faith, but somehow when y'all get into arguments, he turns it back on you. I don't know what that has to do with you leading him to faith.
Like he wants to remain abstinent.
Oh,
but he would always cross that boundary trying to have sex. And sometimes he would, sometimes he wouldn't. And then afterwards, when he finished, he would just turn around in his corner and act like nothing happened. And I hated that, because then sometimes I would feel like it was my fault.
Oh, okay. So you practice abstinence.
Yeah.
Okay, and he did not want to do that, but he is doing it because he's doing it for the betterment of you guys' relationship, and he also found Christ through you. So it's like, okay, he's doing this, but he's also a man, and he's very tempted, and so he beats off sometimes in a corner, and you didn't like that.
No, not beats off. Like, okay, so we have sex, right?
Okay. I'm sorry.
So I know this is complicated, because it's complicated for me too. Like, it's tough. But after he finished sex, he would turn around in the corner and act like nothing happened. And then we had a conversation 2 weeks ago. He said, when you come around, just sit on the other side of the couch, because I don't want to be tempted, because every time you're around me, I just want to touch you.
Okay.
And I told him, you lack self-control.
Okay.
That's the problem. You don't have to touch me.
I got you. So it seems, are you guys married, or are you just together? Are you
Don't
married?
fight by yourself. No, actually, at all.
Okay, so that's why you're practicing, you're trying your best to stay the course until you guys are married and you guys can willingly do whatever you want to do sexually or intimately or whatever.
Because we had an issue a while back. I had a miscarriage by him.
So sorry.
And I just could not. I'm like, I don't want to be touched. I really want to have a child in marriage. But I just have to let you go, because I'm like, if you can't be the man that I need, I cannot have you around me.
Yeah, well, obviously, it's y'all on two different pages, right? And it honestly, it seems like he did try your way, and he tried, and he's trying, and he's still trying. However, that doesn't seem like the life that that he wants to live. He's doing it because he loves you, it seems like, right? But and sometimes that works out, but it's very hard for him. Girl, you are a fine-ass individual because he can't even look at you, honey. He wants you to turn around. He want to hide behind a curtain when you walk in the door. So that is not the guy for you. You know what I'm saying? And that's not to say he's not a bad person. I mean, and that's not to say he's a bad person. You gonna have to, it is a very few individuals that can deal with what you are putting down. You know what I mean? But that's your way. And there is somebody out there for you. Unfortunately, it is not him. And I know the history between you two. You lost the child. I'm so sorry about that. But I feel like this is not the relationship for you. You need somebody who is aligned with you. You know what I'm saying? You need somebody that you are equally yoked with. And that is not that gentleman. I do appreciate him, and you should appreciate him too for even trying. But you can't get upset with the person for not living in abstinence to the degree that you do. You know what I mean? You just have to do your best and find your person. Damn, Fatima done hung up. She said, look, you ain't trying to hear what I'm putting down, so it is what it is. Well,
that's Just Fix My Mess. If you want Just to fix your mess, reach out and touch us right now. 1-800-585-1051.
Stop telling people to reach out and touch us.
See, you not old enough to remember that reference. That's what they used to say with the phone. The phone used to say, reach out and touch us.
Oh,
reach out and
okay.
touch me. Reach out and touch. Yes, I think that was an old AT&T. It was somebody's phone.
Oh, okay. Well,
Yes.
it's 2025.
Yes, but I'm born in 1978. Okay? Reach out and touch us. It's the world's most dangerous morning show, The Breakfast Club.
Good morning. Who's this?
Good morning, Jess. It's Joey from Orlando.
What's up, Joey from Orlando? What's wrong?
All right, so look, it's a long story, but basically I'm gonna try to break it down and shorten it up. So I got like a bipolar disorder. I've been diagnosed through the VA. I've been married for a couple months. I basically kicked out my current wife and her kids out of my house. It's been 2 months. She found her own apartment. So what do? Do I continue to fight for the marriage, or do I just file the paperwork and just be done with it?
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. What do you mean continue to fight? Nigga, you kicked her and her kids out. What do you mean? How are you fighting? What do you mean? What's happening?
Yeah, so basically within that 2 months that she's been gone, like we'll talk here and there. We linked up a few times. You know what I'm saying? So that's what, I don't know if she's just giving me false hope.
But why you kicked her out? There is no hope when you kick me and my kids out of your house. And this was your wife, you know, babe? So that's kind of,
right.
You know, and I know that you are struggling with, you know, your mental disorder, and I do understand that. Are you getting the proper help for that?
Yeah, actually,
Okay.
I go to the VA, you know, every 2 weeks.
Every 2 weeks. Okay. Why did you kick them out? What made you kick them out? And don't tell me you was a whole nother person and you heard voices when you did it. It had to be a reason for that.
See, I got a kid from a previous relationship, and she got kids from a previous relationship. So my daughter told me some stuff that she said to her, and I wasn't too happy about. So I immediately turned into dad mode and protected my daughter.
Okay.
And I just been down out of my house because I didn't like what they were doing to her or saying to her.
Okay. Now, before you just went ahead and kicked her out, I understand dad mode, absolutely, but you're also a husband as well, you know? And when you're operating, wearing both of those hats under the same roof as your wife and the Brady Bunch, because you have kids from previous relationships and she has kids from previous relationships, what you do is you call a family meeting. You go speak with your wife about what your daughter just told you. And you can still be that dad and protector mode without kicking them out first thing. It don't even sound like you allowed a conversation before you did that. You know?
Right, I didn't.
Yeah. So that's just all that is, you know. And it sounds like you really do. It sounds like you feel like you made a mistake, but you don't want to disappoint your daughter, and you will not be doing that. But it sounds like you know that you went too far too quickly, right? You made a decision a little too quick.
Absolutely.
Yes, you
Absolutely.
didn't. So I can tell you want your marriage, and I want you to fight for it, you know. But think about where your wife mindset is, right? Because if you kicked her out without even hearing her out, it's like, damn, how can I trust you? How can I trust that you won't do this again? So you have to also put yourself in her shoes too. And then you also have to have a conversation with your baby girl You know what I mean? But I think it should have been a family meeting that took place. And y'all, in family, with family, when you're married and everything like that, there are always going to be uncomfortable conversations that you have to be willing to have. You know, you just can't make decisions like that. That was, you know.
It was selfish.
I forgot the word. Yes, it was selfish. That wasn't the word I was looking for. But yes, it was selfish. But that was a very, I don't know, what's the word, Charlamagne? Come on.
I ain't even paying no attention.
Oh, my God. Jesus Christ. I'm sorry, Orlando man. But look, I want you to continue to fight for your marriage. I think you should call your wife and you and her should go somewhere and talk about it and then bring the kids together and have a family meeting. You should apologize in front of your kids to your wife. So that also sets a tone in the home. You know what I mean? Because I don't even want your daughter to think that was okay, that you just took her word and just kicked her stepmom and her, you know, step siblings out. You know what I mean? You have to set an example for your child and your wife's children as well, and also be the head of the household and run it the right way. That's a marriage that you're in. It's not just your girlfriend, you know? And so everybody needs an apology from you. Your wife and her kids, and well, y'all kids, because y'all are married, so y'all are parents to all of these children, and your daughter, you know.
Yeah, good point.
Yeah, I'm sorry that happened, but I do have faith that you will get your wife back. You just have to reassure her, and you got to get better with communication, babe.
Okay, thank you.
No problem.
That was Just Fix My Mess. Okay, we do that every Thursday around this time. Why are you looking at me like that?
Because you wasn't even listening.
What? You had it handled.
I listen to your Donkey Today every day. I do this once a week on Thursday. You couldn't even listen.
I was listening. I just wasn't listening to that part. I listened to the first one, okay? What are you talking about?
First one didn't even make no damn sense. And you going to listen. You missed out on a really good one.
What happened?
He kicked his wife out because of something that his daughter told him.
Yes.
He ain't even say, hey, wife, we need to sit down and have a conversation because I don't like what I'm hearing. My daughter came back and told me that y'all was talking about something.
But he also said he deals with bipolar disorder. He probably was having a manic episode when he did that. So he probably don't even mean that when he did it.
Okay.
Yeah. See, so I'm just saying. Listen, we do that every Thursday around 8:15 a.m. But yeah, we got the latest with Loren coming up next, right? Where the hell did Amy go?
I don't know. He wouldn't get an Asperger. I don't know what he went to go do.
It's the world's most dangerous morning show, The Breakfast Club.
Hold up. Every day I wake up, wake your ass up. The Breakfast Club.
Y'all finished or y'all done?